This may have been a mistake, but they just got delivered. Oh no. Okay, I was sitting here at my computer, had it on this monitor, found this auction at $150 with 30 minutes left, and I'm like, damn, I should bid on that. Started bidding, got in a little bit of a bidding one, kind of paid a bit too much, not gonna lie. Yeah, with taxes, everything came out, it came out to exactly $1,000. So, yeah, now cut to the part where I'm opening this up.
Okay, I skipped a couple steps here. We got them in, starting to go through them. These are all cracked displays. These are hinge problems. Those are just cooked. And these are good ones. As you can see, this good pile is not very big. That one, I don't know what that pile is. Honestly, I'm just gonna time-lapse going through them all. Okay, this is how I'm organizing them. This is severe screen damage, broken hinges, absolutely here. These are like absolutely screwed ones. These are good enough for resale, always have probably a cracked screen, but are pretty good. And this stack over here that's just now forming are perfect ones. So we still got a lot to go through here. Here's a little update on our stack. I'm very happy this stack is getting big. These are all have like mid-tier screen damage. Not too bad, but I just came across this one with no trackpad. Wow.
This one's kind of unique. I found this tag on it that says, won't turn on, blah, 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 blah. So we're gonna put this off to the side.
Here's another unique one. It's a little extravagant, jeez.
So I'm going through them. These are all ones that are basically perfect. Either have a tiny little crack or no crack. Honestly, it's going pretty good. These are all like cracked, but not that bad. These are screwed. These are like pretty cracked ones. Those are hinge problems. That's just screwed ones. What the hell is this though? Okay. We've gone through all of them here. Look at all this. This is the very last one. Let's see. Oh hell no. This is the weirdest one I've found. Well, the one I plugged in a couple minutes ago, it's up. It's pretty good. I got them all laid out. Yeah, this is a lot. And there's still like, they're all stacked up over there. All like the screwed ones. There's still stacks back there. Oh my. Okay, now that I've had my fun, I'm gonna go through them all, organize every single one, put a sticky note like this on them, and put them in my computer system to organize them all. So I'm currently going through them a bit more. I'm plugging in power, seeing if they give me any lights. If they give me lights, they're good. If they don't, they go in the dead pile, which I think most of these just need to sit on charge for a while. These are the ones I've graded so far. As you can see, all sticky notes. But here's a good example of one that needed light repair. The hinge was completely flopping around and everything. That's because this thing has no screws in it. And these back screws hold in the hinge, so I put in screws off of this one that has a completely like broken hinge. And now this one's okay. Back on the same one, it seems like the touchpad is not working, so I'm gonna look inside and see what's up. Well, that's probably the issue. Trackpad's not plugged in, so let's get this plugged in, put all back together, and it should be mint. And also got to peel these stickers off. Oh, of course, it's under it. Ripping parts from this one again. I took off this bezel. This one does have a pretty cracked screen, but it does work. It should. Yeah, touchscreen works, as you can see. But it doesn't have a bezel, and it'd be way cleaner with a bezel and a new key, which I will actually rip off this one too. So yeah, let's put this bezel on and a new key. What I'm starting to notice is these are actually really repairable. Like, I took this whole keyboard plate off of this one, and these all have like individual parts. So I was actually thinking about going through, taking all the like pretty cooked ones, stripping all the good parts like bottom cover, keyboard, that stuff, motherboard, potentially hinges, this and that, and just making like a stockpile of parts just to use on these to fix. So now we take out this trackpad that's all drawn on and missing a key, and put in this one that's only got some very suspicious substance on it that I cannot get off. Well, I'm currently moving these all to my basement so I have more space, and this stack fell. Somehow none fell. I honestly love that these are so modular. Like, for example, this one had a completely shattered screen. So I took the screen off of that one that it's not powering on, I don't know what's wrong with it, put it on this, and now it's mint now. And I also put a new trackpad on this, because the old one did not work. But because there's an account on here, let's go like this.
and go through the resetting power wash settings. It's actually like concerningly easy to power wash this and just clean it. So I'm working on this one. It's actually got a pretty good screen. I might actually just end up taking it off. But this motherboard does work, lights up like this. Press it, and it should do like the little startup ding, but it does not display. It gets on. CPU is getting warm, but no display, so probably this motherboard's cooked, so I'm gonna salvage battery, display, all that. I might just throw a new motherboard in this, but we'll see. Got this one to work with a new screen, as you can see here. Oh no. I just shorted something out. Yeah, that screen seems to be cooked, but this motherboard might be cooked now. Well, I just shorted it out, as you saw. It is not turning on with battery, nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro. Are you serious? Here are a few that are dead. These are fine, but of course this one works. Like, bro. But we're gonna take one of these good screens that I took off of one of these broken ones and put it on here. Here's another odd repair. The power button on this board is like broken. So I took this little whole control board out of one of my scrap ones where the whole motherboard's cooked. And now this thing turns on. As you can see, it'll turn on. Give it a second. Yeah, there you go. So this one's actually in nice condition. Good screen. It wasn't turning on. I don't know why, but the display's just disconnected. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to swap this out because that is cooked. Alright, let's get this old motherboard out. It works, but this display connector is screwed. So screw that motherboard, we're taking this one. Now take good motherboard out of rest of bad laptop and put it in completely good laptop. And there you go. Okay, let's see, and light. Second light. Should turn on automatically. Oh. Yeah. No, that's what I'm talking about. Same with this thing. At least it's sitting on the absolutely cooked ones and not the nice ones. Well, nice ones. Tested the keyboard and everything, so this one gets a green sticker. It is all good. And the battery's actually holding a charge-ish. Well, it's dead, but yeah. Here's another one that's actually like all good. Everything works except for the trackpad. Does not seem to be popping up, but keyboard and all that works, as you can see. So maybe trackpad's just unplugged, but I'm gonna open it up and see. That is crooked. Maybe that's it. I guess we'll reseat it and see if that does it. Well, still does not work, so we're gonna take out of our parts bin and put a new trackpad and probably keyboard on it as well while we're at it. Okay, I got another trackpad off of a pretty goofy keyboard, but it had a good trackpad, so let's throw it in here. There we pop this old one out, put this new one in. Well, it's all hooked back up, and it is not working. Ooh, maybe it's the cable, so let's change out that cable. Well, let's take this old cable out and put a new one in. Okay, I took the ribbon cable out and put in a new one, and yes, it works now. Okay, everything's screwed back together. I actually put every single screw back in. Let's put a little green tag on it, because this one is basically perfect, just needs cleaned. The Leaning Tower of Chrome. Oh god. Oh god. Dude, it's so springy. Oh no. Oh, no. Okay, I've reorganized. These are all the ones that have no cracks or very small cracks in the screen, but are pretty mint. These are all the other ones. Pretty thick stack. These are all the parts ones. And this is so far the good ones, and I have like 3 more upstairs. So not gonna lie, not bad. And this one that was not powering on, I left it on charge. And I think it's charging? I don't know, it's blinking. But back to this one that has a perfect screen, pretty nice, but it's not powering on. It was giving me some lights after leaving it plugged in, but it's still not turning on, so maybe it's a battery issue. I'm gonna try to put one of these batteries in and see. Well, when I went to go unplug this battery, focus. I accidentally ripped out some connections. So we're definitely gonna have to use another one. But it is powering on fine now, actually, with the battery disconnected. So probably the battery's cooked. So let's throw another one in. Old battery out and new battery in. Well, with another battery, it does seem to be working. I unplug it, it stays on, but I know this battery's definitely at like 0, so hell yeah, it works. And it's done. It should be all good now, so hell yeah. And it has the tiniest little crack. You can't even see it unless you like push down, then you can kind of see it. But touchscreen still works all fine. As you can see, it's all good. Hell yeah. Well, I found this one, pretty good condition, turns on, I'm resetting it. I kind of messed up the reset. It like disconnected power when it was resetting, so I may have screwed it. But look at this screen. Oh no, that cannot be good. It was even doing that when it was just in a normal like student account or whatever was on here before I reset it. Hopefully this works. Well, I'm just gonna put this one over here and see if it actually does anything, but I'm gonna work on this one because it's a good screen except for a solid nick out of there. But besides for that, it looks pretty good, but it's not powering on. As you can see, power in does not light anything up. Maybe it needs a battery or something, so let's open this baby up. Well, even with the battery disconnected here, we get no indication of any power. That one is still trying to fix itself. I may have screwed it. But man, I'm definitely gonna have to contact the dude, because this is like probably 15th, 20th one. Like that like whole stack is like not once powering on. It's a little concerning. So let's swap out this motherboard again. Okay, that computer just reset. It might be good. Oh. Haven't seen that one before, but okay. But this screen might be cooked. Ugh. Okay, well, it just shut off. This screen's definitely kind of cooked. This was the one updating over there. But this power connector is like geeked. It's not taking power at all. So let's open this baby up. So this one with the damaged screen that just finished updating is not charging right. So I'm gonna go through here, try to clean that out real quick. And I'm gonna take this, try to get in there a bit, at least something in there, and see if it'll be better now. Okay, now let's see if it charges. I'm gonna definitely push it in a little bit much. Oh, there we go. So it boots up, it all works, touchscreen's good. Honestly, it's not bad, but this white line is like super annoying. Maybe it's just this connector, so I'm gonna take this connector out, clean it, and reseat it. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, so let's take some tweezers and pop that open and take this out, and then I'm gonna try to clean that off a bit. Damn, screen's still cooked. I might just sell it like this, because the whole screen is fine except for this white line. Can you still touch here? Yeah, you can still touch there. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Well, with a new keyboard, because the arrow keys had some really weird gloop on them, some gamer goo on them, it's fine. Touchscreen works, all that, so... And charging port works pretty nice now, so I'm gonna still sell this one. Here we're to the next one. This was my previous notes. Honestly, pretty mint. Little crack in the screen. Touchscreen seems to work. Mouse works. Keyboard seems to work, but here's the problem. If I go to close it, yeah, that's not in there, so I need to glue that back in place. So I got some super glue here. We're gonna try to glue this screen clips back in place. I'm basically gonna try to fill this whole like seam with glue and then glue it back in place. Now let's push the screen down into place. We got a little bit of extra super glue coming out, but I put it where all the old clips used to go, so this should be pretty good. Well, this one actually has 2 more issues. The holes that hold the hinge on broke, so I'm gonna just super glue those back in place. And I was being an idiot while taking this apart, and you see this little switch I completely knocked off. Oh, I don't know where it just went, but that's basically the volume down switch. So I'm just gonna replace this board with probably that one that's just sitting in there. Okay, while the glue is drying, I'm gonna grab another board because I knocked that switch off, and let's put it in.
Let's take one out of here.
All right, let's put this new board in that actually has both buttons, just like so, just like that. And let's hook this all up.
And there we go. Bottom button works, top button, and power button works too, as you can see. So hell yeah.
Just gonna wait for this glue to dry a bit.
And there we go. All back together, has a slight crack, so it's getting a yellow tag. So it's not too bad, but still has some damage. But
well, I'm still on this laptop. I don't know what I did, but now the trackpad is not working. I think I may have not plugged it in.
well, that's the problem right there. That ain't plugged in. So yeah, just gotta plug that in.
Okay, I've already tested this one. It works, has a pretty good crack, but
It was not holding a charge at all. So I was gonna switch out the battery, but looks like the battery was just unplugged. So I'm gonna plug that back in. Ooh, maybe not. That connector's kind of coming apart, but this hinge is also broken, so we gotta fix that too. Okay, super glue in there, so let's fold this all down and have it pop into place, just like that. And now let's let that dry.
okay, so I've been getting some of these listed, filtered through everything, as you can see here. So as you can see, I am starting to sell a few. If you're interested, that is my eBay. I will link it in the description, so you know, all you brain rot people can just click the link. But I'm getting them listed. As you can see, they are actually getting pretty good views. I'm listing them pretty cheap. I'm making about 15 to 20 a piece, so about doubling my money, which honestly it's worth it for the work I'm putting in. Not too bad views on them, honestly. Could be better, but I only have about 25 listed, and I've already sold about 5 or 10 so far. So honestly, it's pretty good. If you're interested in one, definitely go check out my eBay. I'm obviously a very small channel, so yeah, definitely go check it out. It would help out a lot, and good price, good everything. So yeah, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1K, and yeah.